yo, I want to get into that. So I started rapping and stuff. The first rapping I had were like battle raps. Every
Yeah.
every rap song I had were like battle raps. But then it started into music. And then when I was 12 to 14, I always had the same verse. Like you go in the cipher, you spit the same verse for a while. So every time, like nobody know, like it's the first time they hear you. So they heard that rap. So everybody goes wild the first time. But then you like, yo,
Yeah.
I need more verses. So I need to
Then you're
rap more.
redundant.
So
That's so funny.
so
That's so funny though.
so then when I was 14, I had older brothers. They were in a group, so
Okay.
they were already making shows. They were older, so I was 14. So I got with them one night, and they were like, "Oh, I heard little brother can spit," so I came to
Yeah.
spit. So from that day on, they put me on some shows since I was 14, 15, going like places where like I wasn't supposed to go, because I was younger, So
Legally.
I'm not, yeah, legally I'm not supposed to be there.
But but
I'm
you
doing
belong
shows
there.
I'm doing shows at night, but doing mathematics in the morning.
Going
So
back and forth.
yeah,
That's
going
it.
back and forth. So that's why I started doing music. And I started doing music from like maybe 14 to like 19. Started doing shows and stuff. A lot of shows, a lot of music. But back then it wasn't like now. Like right now, hip hop, especially in Montreal, gets a lot of exposure. Not only in Montreal, but hip hop is the biggest genre right now.
Omnipresent.
So back then it wasn't like the same thing, especially for a guy speaking in English in Montreal.
True.
You get the love, but as soon as you get outside, why you ain't speaking French? And like
Yeah.
I love the rap scene in French and stuff and everything, but like there wasn't so much space for us in that moment. But
Okay.
now things change. I stopped doing music for a while, for
What
a
happened?
very
What happened?
what happened was like life. I don't
Life?
know, life, and like I didn't have the same passion I had before.
Okay.
So I don't know. I stopped doing music, and like I always kept my pen sharp and stuff, but I wasn't like into it and stuff. But
Yeah.
I got with my man, the Wizard, Anthony Bailey. I worked with him actually. We worked in a restaurant and stuff. So
Hmm.
we stopped seeing each other for a while, and then he was like, "Yo," I already knew he made beats, and he knew I was rapping. Sometimes we freestyle and stuff.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Yo, I have my studio," and then I was like, "Yo, I must come see what's up and go congratulate him on what he got going on." So yo, he dropped the beat. I was like, I got maybe a verse for that.
Okay.
Talking about the wolf.
Oh, hello.
Talk about the
What
wolf.
it do? What it do? What it do?
Pas si t'entends, mais yeah. So talk about the wolf. Yeah. So it started with one beat.
Okay.
We didn't expect much from it. So it started from one beat, and then we started a project
Okay.
and Clockwork. That's where it
Yes.
went. Clockwork. Yo, if you're on that live, drop the Clockwork emoji. Drop that clock emoji, please.
That's it. So that was your first project, like your first EP?
No, I dropped the EP like maybe EP, a mixtape, a long ass project like 40 tracks, but like when I was when it was 2011. But back then I did shows like when I was like in the time 15 and
Yeah.
stuff. I did shows with a lot of like artists, like Quebec artists, like L'Assemblée in that time. I don't know, Next IO, people that right now doing stuff. But yo, I was younger right there. So you know how thing goes.
Of course. It's the journey. That's cool. And
The
so
journey.
for those that haven't heard your sound yet, I would describe it as like a fusion of like old school and like new wave a little bit, but like how would you define it and who inspired your genre, your style pretty much? Did you listen to a specific artist and was like, I have to create this? Or you just experimented and you came with whatever you
Um,
released?
I couldn't say like because I couldn't say it's only rap that inspired me because like me, I'm from Montreal, but like my dad's
Ah,
from Haiti,
yeah,
my mom's from Guatemala, so I have like black culture, Hispanic culture, hip hop culture. So there's a lot of things that inspired me, but when it comes to rap,
mm,
I I gotta go with that boom bop stuff, you know, that Sean Price,
oh,
that like DJ
okay,
Premier, Night Wonder, that Buckshot, Boot
okay.
Camp, that Sick Jack and Psycho Realm. Like there's a lot of stuff like Redman, Muddy Waters. There's a lot of stuff, but I can't hate on the new wave that's going on right now, and like I like what's going on right now, like Lil Durk, the King Vons,
Yeah,
the CJ. You
that
know,
movement,
you gotta give love to the youngins. So I was
of
young once,
course,
so you know they get busy. It's just
most
a
definitely.
different style, but like I said, Clockwork is more of that boom bop, but don't get surprised if you listen to me on some new wave tracks coming up. Because
Yeah,
right now, yeah,
kind of
we
want
have
to hear.
a
So
yeah.
the
Go ahead.
sorry. So the wait is over. Like you took a little break, realigned those chakras, and then came back into the hip hop game. So what are you working on right now? What can we expect from you?
After Clockwork, right now we're dropping. I'm dropping actually a little 4-track EP for
Ooh,
Valentine's Day. Because you
ooh,
know there's a lot of female audience right out there like supporting that boom bop shit. But yo,
yes.
I ain't got a lot of music for y'all, so
Okay,
we got 4 little tracks coming up for Valentine's Day. Speak
amazing,
about love. Speak about love. It's all about
amazing.
love. Yeah.
Always, always,
And
and
yeah, and in the summer I'll be dropping that Dumb It Down. You know, we gave y'all that soul food, but now I'm gonna give y'all that microwave rap for this for the lost souls for real. Sorry, I have to do it.
it's all good. We're here for it.
Wait,
And
I'm gonna take out the Bluetooth and I'm gonna get my man that because that's
oh,
the man that cooked the
hello,
wizard. He bro.
the wizard.
Jazzy. What's up?
Hey, how are
What's up?
you? Thanks for
I'm blessed.
thanks for
Yourself?
joining us. Oh,
Yo, we
all
out
is
here. We out
good.
here. We out
Can I
here. I'm
hear? Can
good.
I
I'm
hear
good.
anything you guys are working on right now? Do you have some samples for me?
Um, yeah, we're working on a short movie called Back to the Future. It's 3 songs, 3 video clips that we turned into a short movie coming out soon. We shot it in August
Mm,
2020, and
okay.
it's a 15-minute short movie in 4 parts.
Wow.
So right now the strategy is to get our YouTube on the monetization program so we can run ads, so we can,
Almost there.
yeah, so you need 4,000 hours on your YouTube and 1,000 followers. We're at
Mhm.
2,000 subscribers, but we're not at 4,000. So people go
Mm.
run up Astrid YouTube, and yeah,
Cool.
that's it. That's it.
Okay, so it's in the works.
It's in the
Amazing.
works. We're doing the Foley right now, the sound design, and yeah,
Oh, all in the same studio?
yeah, everything is in the same studio.
Oh, that is so
Yeah,
cool.
everything is in the
Can I
same
see
studio.
around a little bit? Can I see
Yeah, for
the?
sure.
It looks really dope. There's a bunch of graffiti.
Yeah, so this is like the main room, the first room where we do our
Oh,
podcast. There's
okay,
a
cool.
snake. We have a snake here. If you
Oh,
see.
for real. Oh my god. All right. The
And here,
mascot.
yeah, and here's the
Oh, where the fire takes place. Nice. That's a good setup. Oh my god, the whole crew is there.
yeah, that's Dolo and Scylla. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, that's very cool. I'm very excited about that. So,
Yes, but thanks for having us. You know.
of of course. So you also worked on the song, the first release of 2021 of Mr. Severe. That was phase 1, right? You were involved in that.
I recorded.
He recorded
I was
it.
just the engineer.
I'm
He
gonna take it
recorded
from
it.
here. But yo, shout out to JR Beats. JR Beats, yo, he from the state, but now he living in Montreal. So give him love. Everybody want to work. get some beats. Holla at my man JR Beats.
He
He
made the
gets
beat
busy for real.
for
Phase
phase
one,
one.
yo. So phase one was the first release of 2021 after Clockwork. I want to get the bars out the back first before going into some lovey-dovey for this month. So that's what we went. Do you hear me clearly? Because I took
Yeah.
out the target.
No, it's all good. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, good.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So yeah, phase one is out now. It's available on all the platforms, right?
Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, not on YouTube. Get with the program.
Okay, not on YouTube yet, but we're working on it. So everyone that's listening, just look up Mr. Severe and you'll be able to find phase one and be stay tuned
the
for
best way to
the
get
project that's coming
updated
up.
with me would be like Instagram or like Spotify or Apple Music directly.
Beautiful.
Guys, or directly from the Astrid Collective YouTube channel. That's
okay, Astrid Collective.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah. You're gonna get the Mr. Severe. You're gonna get the Astrid Collective there. It's not only hip hop like music. We got like the pop lockers, the dancing, the graffitis, as you see.
Yeah,
it's culture.
The whole vibe.
Trying to represent the culture for real. All the kids out there, Astrid for the kids.
Yeah. And what do you think? What's the purpose of this project that you're working on? Is it something that you say you want to do it for the culture? Is it something you feel like you have to release, like all this material that's been maybe stirring inside of your head?
It really depends on the project. Each project, I think, got his meaning. So I wouldn't say like severe is one thing. So it depends, like, because right now you're gonna listen to some tracks right now that you wouldn't expect from Clockwork and be like, maybe people go unfollow. I don't know what's gonna happen, but like, no, I'm kidding. But like, it's really different. So we're trying to reach everybody. So so experiments, having fun. Like, it's all about music. We're trying to get that quality first. That's the main thing we're trying to get, is the quality first. So
most def.
Yeah.
Cool. And should we expect only Mr. Severe? Should we expect collaborations, or like what are we looking at?
For that Dumb It Down on the summer, I can't really tell right now, but for the voice notes. Oh yeah, actually the project work is for the Valentine's project is voice notes. So when you get that little message and stuff. It's called voice notes. So it's a little 4-track EP. So we got I got a collaboration with my man Niz Noise. He make his thing, making his beats. My man A Golden Coast, shout out to him. He making his thing too. Of course, I got my man the Wizard. Of course, I got my man the Wizard. I have my man Dolo on it. I have a featuring with Dolo, and the 4-track is only the man DOLO on his thing. The track's called SMD. I don't know what's about to happen, but no, it's really different from Clockwork. So
yeah,
I'm really eager to see the reaction from it. So
most def, and I mean, I know you have really strong live performances. Because I saw your live performance on Between Bars.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yo, shout out to MTL, because those things are like in the COVID era. So there's a lot of like events that got canceled and stuff. Shout out to people like them to be putting on them shows, because it's not only me, but they put on other artists. So shout out Lazy MTL, Between Bars.
Yeah,
and they think.
But because I was gonna say, it was I mean, you're really strong in live performances. I feel like it's really like where you're super comfortable. And how do you feel like releasing music and it's not really gonna happen in terms of like live performances, except maybe a few gigs in what we're living right now with the quarantine and stuff?
Yeah, you gotta adapt, I guess, because right now you gotta adapt yourself. If it ain't the shows, you gotta go with the content. So that's what I was talking about earlier, with the quality. So that's how we, like, back in the days with the shows, I differentiate myself with the live performance, because like sometimes you go to shows, people be there, but you know the songs in the back. You know, you know
Yeah.
the guy is spitting, but us is live. So that's how I differentiate myself in the shows. But right now we got to differentiate ourselves with the quality and everything we put out. So
Okay.
because
So
COVID right now, at the same time, like it puts the same like artists at the same not at the same place, but like you cut off all the shows, so it's the same for everybody. So like
that's
at the
true.
same time,
That's
it's really
true.
sad, but that's where you gotta the strongest survive.
It's so true, and
And
that
that's
means
hip
you
hop
can.
for real. That's hip hop. That I don't know
Yeah.
any genre, but hip hop that's how it is. So yo.
Yeah. So you're gonna be very focusing on your online presence a lot.
Yes. Well, we don't know. It depends on what the goal says.
Okay.
Because no, but everybody's like on the stand. We don't know what's gonna happen in a month, in
Hmm.
2 months. So everybody's in the stand. Us, we keep doing music every day. It's not like
Yeah.
it's part of our lifestyle. So it's not like we're obligated to do the music and stuff. Like it's it's our overtime, but at the same time, it's what we do. So
Yeah. I feel you. Cool. So every time I end an interview, I like to ask the artist. It can be like a really deep question or not at all. It doesn't really matter. But it's just, what do you want your legacy to be in terms of your music? Like, is there an underlying goal that you want to like bring social change or whatever, or is it just like I got songs in my mind and I need to release them? Like, what's your stance on it?
it really depends on the day.
Every minute it's different.
Sometimes I can be like, I want to save the world. Sometimes I'm like, fuck the world. Sometimes I'm like,
Of course.
yo, hip hop. Nah, sometimes I'm like, yo, because like in the track I said, like it's a love and hate relationship with hip hop.
Yeah.
So yo, it's like I try to F hip hop, but you put me in the friend zone. But like it's a little joke I got going on because it's a love and hate relationship with music. So sometimes you love it, sometimes you don't love
Yeah.
it. So it depends on the day. My legacy, I want to stay true to myself. That's my legacy for real.
Awesome. That's a really good response. I just love how everyone is so different. Um, a year ago, do you know Mick Jenkins?
By name, yeah. I know. Yeah,
He's a rapper from Chicago that I've been following for a while, and his music is considered conscious, sort of. And I expected something like super deep from him. I was like, "Tell me what's the purpose?" And he was like, "Oh, I just like it." I was like, "All right." And I was like, "No, like you don't want to like revolutionize hip hop and make it conscious." And he was like, "No." He was like, "I'm just really like doing my stuff and that's it." I was like, "I respect that." And
I
I
was
just
really
love
like
seeing.
that when I was younger, like in high school,
Yeah.
revolutionized hip hop. I was more into like KRS-One and like
Yeah.
the well, I still like his message and stuff like the stop the violence movement and stuff. But like then you want to have fun too. Like you got the party tracks and stuff. So
Of course.
like I said, it depends on the day, depends on the mood.
Yeah.
Like music, you can't force the music. Like
Gotcha.
every track we do, it's not like, yo, today let's meet at 5 and let's make a track. Never like that.
You guys just go with the flow.
Yeah, if I make a feature, it's like that. It just happened that he was there at the studio at the right spot at the same time, and we happened
Dope.
to make a feature for real.
Dope.
So yo,
Okay,
that's why we say Ashray headquarters, the live studio in Montreal
Mhm.
right now. So if you want to
Astrid
work,
Collective. Dope.
holla at the Ashray Collective.
Follow them on YouTube and on the platforms.
YouTube,
Especially YouTube.
Instagram.
Especially YouTube. Astrid Collective.
Yeah.
We're gonna put a link. We're gonna put a link on the interview that we're gonna post on our IGTV. So well, I mean, I still have one question also. That's a big one. Is how, because you're an upcoming artist, you've been in this game for a long time. Like, you've been mostly like DIY pretty much doing it yourself, doing it with your friends, making this happen. What's your, like, what would you say to upcoming artists that they're stuck in their home and they're trying to release all this creative juice out of them through music, but they don't know how to start? What would you say is like really crucial?
To tell you the truth,
Always the truth.
I started like 2 years ago. I started back 2 years ago. Like I said, I had a lot of baggage in me, but I started 2 years ago with my man. But like I wouldn't be doing this thing right now if I didn't have like a team around me. So you always gotta surround yourself with the good people, and like even if you're doing it yourself, you always gotta get your like somebody who you work with and build with somebody, because like doing this shit alone is good and everything, but it's really hard. And get your team, get that team up.
Get a good engineer.
Get a good engineer.
Good engineer. Most them.
The team. Get the good engineer.
Good one?
Young Dreads.
Is he good? If he's good, you can tell us.
For real. That I don't want to spill that out, but get a good engineer, because
good engineer.
Yeah,
it's true.
So like. Even if you sound right, I don't want to ruffle no feathers about no MCs or whatever, but sometimes like some people don't mind about the quality of the music, but sometimes like the industry, they looking for that. Even if you got the hottest 16, but your stuff sounding like get that good engineer for real.
For quality.
Get that quality. So, it all came out with what I said before. Quality. That's
quality. Quality. Team and quality material.
Quality first, and if you can get a team, because it's not everybody that's blessed, but if you can get a team, get a team. But if not, get that quality. So.
Maybe the team will come afterwards.
It's dope if you have that passion and stuff, but it all depends on what you want to do also, because some people just want to spit and like spread a message. Like if you really want my advice, if you like do that hip hop and you want maybe like, because even me, like, get that quality first.
Most definitely. It shows in your work. It really does. So I'm super thankful that you gave me a little bit of your time and your whole collective also. So everyone, just follow Mr. Severe, follow Astrid Collective on YouTube, and don't forget to listen, Mr. Severe, and don't forget to listen to La Faim Du Rap every Monday at 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. and we have interviews on Thursdays at 6 p.m. So on that note, have a blessed night. And I'm really looking forward to hearing your new stuff, and we're gonna play it on La Faim Du Rap.
Voice notes coming in the middle.
Voice notes
coming in the middle of February. I'm gonna drop the date on Instagram, so check that out.
We're ready. Thank you so much.
In your ear.
Ciao. Take care.